Alrighty, YouTube, back with another one here, and as you can see, I got a piece of galvanized board here. And the reason for this is I'm actually going to attempt to make a just a heat box. I plan to stand this upright with my Chevy grill in it, and I have some infrared lights which I'm going to point directly to this part here to powder coat this grill. But this is just a start. I went to my local Home Depot and I purchased, I believe it's a 3x24 galvanized steel board, and I folded it. It came as a flat board, but I did 2 folds on each side. And I also have these ends here, which I created, which I'm going to place here. Just real simple, $24 board. I'm gonna see if this works, and after everything is assembled here, I'll pretty much explain the details of that also. Okay, YouTube. Okay, YouTube, back with another one here, and as you can see, pretty much got the galvanized board kind of boxed in here to contain the heat from the 2000 watt infrared lights that I have. I actually have 2 of them, and this is a 65-inch box. So what I'll do, I'm gonna actually build somewhere here where I could hang this. That way I could have my parts upright, and I'll add a little hook hinge here with a little piece of wire where I could hang my parts, and I'll have that light focus in on the parts here with the powder. And I also got some heat boards here. I hear that this works good to contain the heat. So what I'll do, I'll pretty much line this board in on the inside of this just for some extra performance, so that that heat does not escape through the back here, so that everything is contained, so that the process of the powder curing goes well. This is just something that I'm testing out. I actually plan to lay the grill on a table and then just aim the lights at it, which I think would not be a safe thing to do. So what I thought, I'd just go grab a board from Home Depot. This was only $24. I bought 2 of these boards, which came in 4x8. Each was probably $12, and pretty much just made this homemade stuff here. And then I'm gonna aim my lights directly down on that part as it's hanging here, and then I'll see if it works to cure the powder. I also got a heat gun. I'll see where the temperature's at. That way I know that I'm in a good range, and then I'll pretty much take it from there, YouTube. Okay, thank you. Okay, back with another one here, YouTube, and I just wanted to add this step to the video that the board here, I actually cut it out, and we'll do a test fit. And as you can see, it's a direct fit, and what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna measure the outside walls, and I'll pretty much cover those also. But the more you actually add this on the inside, it takes away square footage from the inside. So I probably would be better off maybe putting it on the outside, but I'm just gonna give this a try and I'll see how it goes from here. But yeah, this is it, YouTube. Got it laid out, and then I got another piece here. And if push comes to shove, what I'll do, probably purchase another board to, I guess, link to this one, and I'll drill it in as I did these little corners here, just to add some depth to it. That way the heat is more contained, and then I'll take it from there. But yeah, this is for the 66 grill. And as you can see, I got a lot of powder coated parts here. But the thing is, the oven that I'm using is right here. It's not a big oven. I'd say it's 24 inches, I believe. So I was able to do small parts like the impala emblem here, which is powder coated and also chromed. I have my little bumper splash areas, and these are the hood hinges, and this is the hood lock, which I have wrapped. I'm wrapping everything because I'm doing a lot of work out of my garage, and then it's just dust and everything that's flying everywhere. But yeah, this is it. Everything powder coated. I want everything fresh. I plan to also remove this frame support here that also connects to the bumper, and I'm gonna powder coat this chrome also. But we're working on the grill right now, and that's the main focus for this box that I'm creating here, and then I'll pretty much take it from there, YouTube. Thank you. Okay, YouTube, I just wanted to add another step here, and as you can see, I got the bottom part flushed in. And rather than to get another galvanized board to create another wall so that I'll have a deeper depth, I think I'm just gonna use the galvanized sheet here. I'll probably trim it down a little, and then I'll add a flap to it. That way when the lights are inside, I probably could close that flap so it's contained from the back also as a back door. This is something that I just thought of, but yeah, this is it. The heat box is coming out good, and then I'll pretty much take it from there. YouTube, as you can see here, what I did, I also had a liquid nail laying around in my garage, and what I'm gonna do, I already applied it, and then I'm just gonna apply the heat boards here, and we'll pretty much stick everything together, and we'll see how it comes out. But yeah, this is it. The heat board, the glue is on, and I will be applying those boards right now. Okay, YouTube, as you can see here, we got some heat lights set up in the 66 Impala grill. If I could just reach in there, I can show you. But it's actually going through the curing process. It's been curing for about 15 minutes now. And I'm getting a temperature of, we'll give it a check here, of 273. And I'm getting some real nice heat from these lights here. Purchased them off of Amazon. Each one is producing 2,000 watts. And so it's a total of 4,000. This is a 62-inch grill. So I went ahead and purchased two because I thought one probably would not be enough to cover the complete area. But as you can see here, YouTube, once the curing is done, I'll pretty much pull it out, let it cool down a little, and I'll shoot another video and we'll take it from there. Okay, YouTube, back with another one here, and as you can see, the grill is plated. I do get these little knickknacks around. I'm not sure what that is, if it's something that I'm doing wrong. I believe it's probably in my prep work, probably dust that gets on there while it's curing, because the area that I'm using, it's not closed in, but as you can see here, yeah, it's a real nice chrome. It's still kind of curing, but I'll let it do its job, and then I'll pretty much take it from there. But this is it, the super chrome from Prismatic. Okay, YouTube, back with the finale of the 66 grill here, and as you can see, got the super chrome powder coating on there. I'm happy with how it came out. There was a couple of prep spots on there that did not come out as clean, but we'll take it from there. Okay, YouTube, as you can see in this part here, I got the board back in the heat box that I built. I'm kind of not satisfied with the bubbles that I found on there. So at this point, I'm kind of just examining my work, just giving it a second look, because it does bother me to see those little spots. Something's telling me to do it over, but then something's telling me that it's good the way it is. But pretty much want to do a good job on this project here. So as you can see on the next clip here, I have it back to bake. I did a little bit of sanding to go over the little spots where I saw the bubble, and you'll see that here. Okay, YouTube, back with another one here, and as you can see, I'm back to the baking again. Just a follow-up to the 66 Impala grill. I was not happy with the, I don't know what they call it, but it seems as if it's bubbling, or it's dust that might have flew on the product. So what I did, as you can see here, my heat box, I contained it a little more by adding corners here. That way everything is closed in. And last temperature I checked, it was at 325. So we have better performance here. We have higher heat, Everything is contained, and because it's much more closed in, it's less dust flying around. And as you can see, it's pretty much a dirty garage. But yeah, this is it. Everything is closed in, and there's less heat traveling outside. And as you can see here, it's pretty much baking. You can tell from the lights here. It's pretty much at 325 exactly on the temperature. Some areas did fall to 300, 298, but it's around the 300 range. So we should have a better quality material. And not sure if you could hear it, but it has a little sizzle to it. And I believe that's just the boards here. These are heat boards that are being affected by the hot temperature because it's actually peeling here. This is just a homemade box. As you can see, if I could step back a little, you can see that it's something that I put together myself. And this is all under $50 here. The only thing I might have spent on was the little leg here to hold the two lamps. And each lamp, I'd say I paid less than $110 for each one. And each one is producing 2,000 watts. So that's 4,000 altogether penetrating that grill. And once it's done, I'll shoot another video and we'll see if we have a better quality product here. And I also want to add that I recoated the chrome. I did not remove what was on there. What I did, I took a sanding block. This is a 180 grit. And all those little bubble spots, I ran through it to where the surface was just smooth again. So only the bubbles, I sanded it all down to give me an even surface. And then I blew it all out with my blower. I just completely blew everything out. So if there was dust that might have landed on it, I pretty much blew it out, and then I threw it inside my little heat box here, and then we'll pretty much see how it comes up. If it comes out better, then I'm pretty much finding out my mistakes, which will cause me to become a better powder coat at what I'm doing. And this is it, YouTube. I'll give you a follow-up. Okay, YouTube, and on this part, I'm pretty much just pulling the grill out. This is the second baking. And it's actually a baking over the prior baking. What I did, I just went over the surface of the spots that I were not satisfied with some sandpaper, and then I just applied more of the chrome powder on it. Now I'm just examining, and it does look better. It does look richer. It's a little thicker, shinier. So there is some improvement. So I'm happy that I did go ahead and repeat the project here. And practice makes perfect. Just going through everything and trying to get the best quality job that I can. Okay, YouTube, back with another one here. And this is just a follow-up to the corrections that I tried to do on the grill with the little spots that you see there. But this time it actually came out a little better. So I believe this is probably due to dust, or it's in my prep work. But as you can see, this is the 66 Impala grill, and the powder is from Prismatic. And this is it. Actually came out much better than I expected. But this is it, YouTube. I may blend in a little bit of the color here from the color of the car that I'm painting, which was actually factory, how it was done. But yeah, this is it. Grill is nicely chromed, and it has a bit more shine to it. Thank you, YouTube.